Hey everybody, Jay Everett, Vintage Collector here with the VR. So today I'm doing a VR for Rob over at Cash Cards. Rob just hit 1,000 subscribers. Awesome. First off, Rob, congratulations. I had the good fortune to meet Rob in person at Strongsville. Super nice guy. One of the nicest guys out there. Great channel. Lots of really good shorts. Just a really good dude. So I'm really happy to do this VR. I'm really happy to see him get to 1,000 subscribers. So again, congratulations. What he's looking for in this video response is to talk about a player with our that has our favorite batting stance. So I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to show a few different players instead of just one because I do like the three of them. And you're going to see it's a little bit of a mixture. One of them is probably not going to be too much of a surprise. I think Rob already told me he kind of knows where I'm going with this. But I'll be doing that. But he also would like to have a shout out for 3 channels that we think deserve a little bit more attention. So I have 3 channels in mind right now. I will link them in the description to the video. But the 3 channels that I'm going to say, no particular order, but they're all relatively newer channels, is going to be Andy's Attic. Great channel. His most recent episode was awesome. It was right up my alley. It was about a World War II veteran that I was not familiar with. So I was really glad to hear about that one. So please check out Andy's Attic. Also, please check out John over at Nerding Out with Cards. His channel's growing pretty good. He is active duty military Coast Guard. So thank you for your service, John. Again, really nice guy. Definitely deserves some more views over on his channel. And the third one is going to be Rev Steve's Cards. Another newer channel. Really nice guy. Fun to watch the videos. I'm really going to be glad to see these guys grow. So please get out there. If you're not subscribed to their channels, please go ahead and subscribe. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my players. Okay, so this is my plan. My plan is to kind of show you the cards, and as I'm talking about the batting stances, kind of put in some video clips, but I am no pro at this, so we'll see how it turns out. If it's a sloppy transition, I really apologize for that ahead of time, but here we go. So I said I was going to cheat a little. I'm going to use 3 players. There's 3 players whose batting stances I just really like, and they're all very different. They're all just really different. So I'm only using players that I watched growing up, so this won't be anyone from the vintage era, but this is going to be, your 80s and 90s. These are guys that I grew up on, guys that I was a fan of, and just their batting stances really stood out to me. One of them I tried to take a little bit of what he did and emulate it. But the first one I'm going to start out with, definitely one of the more interesting batting stances out there, was Gary Sheffield. I really like Rookie Cup cards, so there's his Rookie Cup. Gary Sheffield. If you have not seen Gary Sheffield's batting stance, or you're not familiar with it, hopefully you see it in the video clip that's playing right about now.
This real quick.
Yes, that's all fingers right there.
So yeah, take me through that and then pause that right there. Take me through that. So what you're saying it's all fingers, but what?
Well, a lot of guys think grabbing the bat like this, and the harder you grab it, now I can get more power. But it's the opposite. The looser you grab the bat, and I'm here with the fingers. See, it look like it's in my hand, but it's only in my fingers. So now when I go here and when it's here, it's all fingers. Now when I go back here, now that's when I'm dropping. And now hitting begins when I get here and I go here, it's the turn. And when I go from here to here, that's when I turn on the power.
But he had the waggle. That's what it's called, the waggle. Really just cool, just very different. He would tip the bat so that the top of the bat, the barrel of the bat, was almost aimed at the pitcher. And then he would just kind of rock it back and forth. Just such a cool batting stance, really interesting batting stance. One of my favorites out there. Now the second one, this one is the guy, when I was playing baseball, this is kind of who I tried to bat as. He doesn't get a lot of attention. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's never going to be in the Hall of Fame. But a guy that I really, really liked for whatever reason. And that is Jay Buhner. Jay Buhner had a batting stance where he kind of had a 3/4 turn towards the pitcher. It was very weird. Like his body, his 3/4 of his body was turned towards the pitcher before the pitcher started letting loose. And there's definitely a good clip of that that I found. It was to me, just so different. And it was kind of like, hey, I'm right here. And that guy could hit bombs, absolute bombs. I really enjoyed watching Jay Buhner. Again, he doesn't get a whole lot of attention. But a guy whose batting stance, that's really who I tried to be.
At left here, straight away for the Mariner right fielder. Swings, hits this one deep to center field, way back. It is gone. Grand slam for Buhner.
All right, so no surprises coming here, but my guy, right, who had a great batting stance, one of the best out there, Jeff Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell had such a fantastic batting stance. Low to the ground, really, really wide stance. He is one of my favorite players ever. Him and Biggio, it's hard to say who is my more favorite of the two, but definitely Jeff Bagwell and that batting stance. There is no doubt that that's who it is. And you can kind of see it in this one right here just a little bit, but hopefully you get it in the little clip or not. It was hard to find one of his, but maybe I'll put a picture, right here or something, right around here.
He lined to third his first time up. It's a high drive here to left center field. And Bagwell has done it again.
That's it. That's really it. Please check out those channels at Andy's Attic, at Nerding Out with Cards, and at Rev Steve's Cards. Great channels. Let's help them grow. Let's pull together as a community and try to, support one another. So, Rob, congrats on 1,000, man. That's awesome. Really happy for you. Thanks, everybody, for watching.